Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 45 of TNC, the go-home show before Injustice, where we will conclude the round-robin portion of the TNC 2. Kick off the TNC 2 tonight with what many feels like has been a long time coming between Pete Brent and Owen Spade. Their history dating back many years at this point. And it's been quite a long time since they have gone one-on-one. But we get the opportunity to see them go at it once again here in the TNC 2, and with both of them having clinched top 4 spots, it's possible that we could see them go at it next week at Injustice. But this matchup, more than anything, was really for seed purposes. Brent's can't fall below third, but can only go as high as second. And as for Owen Spade, he can finish only first or second. But as it currently stands, Spade is at the top with 12 points, Jace Gold at 9, and Brent's at 7. Owen Spade still perfect in the TNC 2 thus far, 4-0, knocking off Cole Crimson, Zyler Glass, Jace Gold, and then yesterday knocking off the assassin Aiden Kennedy, who is still fighting for his life in this tournament. Owen Spade has been on an absolute tear in the TNC 2 and looking to continue his dominance against someone he hasn't been able to beat in quite a while. And for Pete Brent, he's looking to continue his dominance against the former BHS members. And Spade would be no different. Spade coming out the gate quickly with that knee, but nobody home on that big moonsault. And now these two will lock up. After a fiery start, Spade pushing Brent back into the ropes. And the ref there to break it up. But Spade able to get a right hand in. And now Spade with that Snapdragon suplex. And Spade showcasing the power with that power bomb, rolling him through into that knee strike. And now Spade quickly off the ropes, connects with Rolling Thunder. And again went for that Lion Salt, but Brent's able to get out of the way. Brent's now with the Lion Salt, able to connect. Spade quickly back to his feet, went for a drop kick there, but Brent's able to avoid, and now lands that forearm. Both men to their feet again. And Brent's another ripcord. Huge lariat. And quickly into the cover here on Spade. Trying to put him away quickly, but only a 1 count. Brent's trying to pick up another 3 points, potentially vault him into second place. And Brent's now with Spade on the ropes. But Spade able to dump Brent all the way to the floor. And Spade quickly up to the top rope. Brent's to his feet. Oh, and Spade Meteora to the floor. And Spade not done yet. Basement drop kick to the temple. And now Brent's tossed back into the ring. Momentum clearly on the side of Owen Spade, the All-Star champion. But Brent's able to get an elbow there. Lands that rolling forearm. And now Brent's center of the ring, laying in those right hands. And another cover here coming from Brent. And another kick out by Owen Spade. And now Brent's repeated kicks to the face. And again, another lion salt. Spade sent off the ropes. But Spade able to counter Brent with those repeated shots. And now off the ropes, Spade landing the kick. And Brent's up to a knee, but Spade putting a stop to Brent's there. Now into the corner. Brent's seated on the top, but Brent's able to get a boot up. Putting a stop to Owen Spade there, but it may not be for long. Spade with another drop kick. And now Owen Spade into the cover. Trying to pick up another 3 points. Not that it would do much for him, but Brent's able to kick out. The other 2 matches in the TNC 2 significantly more important. But these 2 still want to head into Injustice with momentum on their side as Spade looking for the GTH, and he connects. And quickly into the cover, trying to go 5-0, and a kick out by Brent at 2. And now Owen Spade trying to put Brent away, thinking ace of spades. He's got him up, but Brent's able to get out of the ace of spades. And now off the ropes, Spade crashing and burning. And now Brent's thinking H-bomb to Owen Spade. Can he hit it? Yes! And quickly into the cover off the H-bomb to pick up 3 more points. And a kick out at 2 by Spade. And now Brent's thinking Art of Hate driver. But Spade gets the elbow up to block the Art of Hate driver. These 2 know each other so well. It would be so obvious that they would be able to counter each other's finishers. The Spade starting to fire up. But Brent's able to catch the boot. And Brent slants the knee strike, flattening Owen Spade. Big shot to the gut there by Spade. Now off the ropes, into the inverse DDT. Brent's now back to his feet. And Brent's thinking Art of Hate driver. Can he catch him? Yes! Into the cover for 3 points. 1, 2, and Spade kicks out. And Brent's trying to move quickly here. Over the top, gets caught. And Brent's busted open. And Spade now thinking stomp. Can he hit it? Yes! to go 5-0 for 15 points. 1, 2, and Brent grabs the ropes at 2. Spade lands another huge knee. And this time finally able to hit that lion salt. And now Spade to the middle rope. Decides to jump down, and now we're going to start trading blows. Big right from Spade. And now one from Brent. Another from Spade. Another from Brent. Big chop from Owen. And another chop. And another chop. Back and forth we go. Who's going to gain the upper hand? Still chop for chop, and a block by Spade. And a big right by Brent. And now we start into an all-out hockey fight. Punch after punch, and Owen Spade coming out on top. Spade thinking Spade stomp. He's got him lined up, and he hits a second Spade stomp. And Spade dragging Brent away from the ropes into the cover to put him away. 1, 2, and Brent's kicked out again. And Brent smartly rolling to the apron and getting that forearm in. And Brent's side suplex to Spade, trying to cut off his momentum. And now Brent's kick to the knee has Spade set up for the Panama Sunrise, and he connects. Down to the final 2 minutes. Brent's thinking Art of Hate driver again, and he got him again. Can Brent be the one to put Spade down here? 1, 2, 3. And still, after all this time, Pete Brent still has the VHS's number. It does not matter who it is. He beat them all. As Owen Spade will finish this preliminary round 4-1. Brent will finish 3-1-1. With his only loss coming to Chase Gold. Who Brent is now ahead of by 1 point. So Spade sits at 12, Brent sits at 10, and Chase Gold sits at 9. So it's very possible, or actually very likely, that Brent would either be facing Spade or Chase Gold in the semifinals. And considering that Gold is the only person that actually beat Brent, it would be a very interesting matchup to see for sure there at Injustice. Wait a minute, in the parking lot, we have a brawl ongoing. And of course, it's Seth Ross and Kato Takahashi. These two just cannot be separated. They're jawing at each other from across the parking lot. And there's a huge lariat into a chair by Takahashi. It doesn't matter where they are. These two just cannot stop brawling, it seems. It's gotten a little ridiculous. The CEO is going to have to do something eventually. As Seth just ragdolling Kato into the pavement. And now trying to drag him over by that scaffolding. And Seth just hammering it in, belly to belly into that parking spot. You see chairs go flying everywhere. This is an all-out mess. It's Takahashi now sending Seth across the parking lot. But these two, I mean, it's beyond ridiculous at this point. As a commentator, I am a little disappointed that the CEO hasn't done something by now. Surely there will be something done in the near future about this. As Seth with the sledgehammer, repeated shots to the gut of Kaito Takahashi. Kaito starting to fight back. Tossing Seth back toward that scaffolding. Kaito with another German. Trying to remind Seth of what he put him through in that tables match. With all those German suplexes, eventually hitting that German through the table. And Kaito now with a brain buster on the pavement. Good God. These two just don't stop. Now they're over by somebody's car. If they mess with that car, they're going to have to pay a lot in damages. And it looked like Kaito was trying to throw Seth into that car. But Seth landing that clothesline. But Kaito quickly back to his feet. Lands a big lariat of his own. And now Kaito going for that sledgehammer that was used on him earlier and returning the favor. And Kaito not done, but Seth to his feet, stealing the sledgehammer and tossing it right into the face of Kaito Takahashi. And again. And Seth hoisting Kaito up for a power bomb. And now trying to lay him out for good. But Kaito able to counter. Now dragging him away from the car. Seth, stunner! And Seth clearly not done. Pop-up powerbomb! And we need to get some help for Kaito Takahashi out in the parking lot. Get him in that ambulance back there. This is ridiculous. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our only non-TNC2 match of the night. It is a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for the TNC Women's Championship. SJ Ray looking for her first opportunity at TNC Gold. And this could be what gets her over the hump without needing to use the golden ticket briefcase. If she has 2 shots at the title, that'd be an incredible advantage for her. And I'd have to say that she'd be the betting favorite going into this match. She has just been completely unstoppable. As I've been saying week after week, I'm repeating myself because it's true. It's a point that needs to be hammered home just how dominant SJ Ray has been. Sharp's still looking for her rematch from Clash of the Titans 2, when she lost the title to Olivia Harnage. And Harnage has since lost and regained the title, but Sharp never got her rematch. So winning this match would get Ashley Sharp the rematch that she's definitely deserving of. Quite frankly, a little bit ridiculous that it didn't happen by now. But we can blame the CEO for that. We're not giving people rematches they deserve. Not sure what the CEO was thinking. Maybe he just forgot. Who knows? Samantha Winters, despite losing to Casey Scott yesterday on episode 44, getting this shot in the #1 contenders match. CEO definitely has liked what he's seen out of Winters in recent weeks, and rewarding her seemingly with this spot and the potential opportunity to become #1 contender. We'll see if Winters can make the most of that opportunity here. Of course, the winner will go on to Injustice to challenge Olivia Harnage for the Women's Championship, like I said. And there's the bell. Here we go. Ashley Sharp and Samantha Winters going right after each other, and Winters taking down both Sharp and SJ Ray. Winters whipped into the corner, but SJ Ray off the ropes, taking Sharp out. And now Winters coming out of the corner, going after SJ Ray with that German suplex. And Sharp again right back after Winters. And Sharp at the elbow to the base of SJ Ray. Winters rolling out of the ring, so now it's one-on-one. But Winters quickly back in. And now it's Sharp out to the apron, but Sharp able to catch Samantha Winters as SJ Ray going looking for weapons, but does not bring any into the ring. But a crucifix pin here on Samantha Winters, broken up quickly by Sharp. Ray hoisting Sharp up for that Sundown Millionaire. Ray taken to the corner by Winters. But Sharp going again right after Samantha Winters. And now it's Winters off the ropes. Sharp just launching Winters into the air. Now sending SJ Ray into the corner. And what does Ashley Sharp have in mind here? Sharp with a superplex. And Winters with a kendo stick straight to the skull of Ashley Sharp. But SJ Ray catching her with that big knee. And Ray right after Sharp. But Sharp going counter for counter with SJ Ray here. Winters and Sharp going at it again. Now Winters with those shots to the gut. Big kick to Winters by SJ Ray. Now Winters able to catch Ray with that knee. And again into the corner goes Winters. And Ray just biting the face of Samantha Winters. Jesus Christ. Big drop kick by Sharp. And now the kendo stick coming back into play. And Sharp into the cover here, but it's broken up by Winters. Sharp with those shots to the gut of Winters. And again, Winters into the corner. S.J. Ray tossing the kendo stick into the back of Sharp. And now, big shot to the neck by Ray. And another kendo stick coming in from Samantha Winters. But S.J. Ray saw it coming, turned her attention. But she's still going to get dropped by Ashley Sharp. And now Sharp into the corner, face first off the turnbuckle. And now it's Ashley Sharp's turn to get a piece bitten off of her. And another Stundog Millionaire, this time to Samantha Winters. Into the cover goes S.J. Ray, one, and a kick out. The first cover of the match that wasn't broken up is a German suplex to S.J. Ray on that kendo stick. Takes her out for the time being. And Sharp going for the kendo stick again, straight to the face. And another cover that gets broken up there. Sharp hoisting up S.J. Ray for that pile driver. And now Winters sending Sharp off the ropes. Big shot to the gut. And now Winters, ripcord lariat. Winters now picking up the kendo stick, but S.J. Ray right there to stop her in her tracks. And now Winters getting those elbows into the gut of S.J. Ray. And everybody going after S.J. Ray right now. Winters thinking Black Bullet. And she hits the Black Bullet. Into the cover, broken up by Sharp. And now Sharp trying to put away Samantha Winters. And now the kendo stick to S.J. Ray. Going for the cover on Ray to become #1 contender, and a kick out at 2. Ray able to counter Sharp. Winters with the kendo stick. Just tossing it at S.J. Ray as the Rings of Saturn applied, but broken up immediately. Super kick to Winters. And S.J. Ray into the cover, looking to become #1 contender here, and a kick out at 2 again. And now S.J. Ray looking for more weapons. Ashley Sharp going to follow her, and that wasn't a smart idea as she's getting hammered with the baseball bat. Can't even see what's going on the other side of the ring. And now everybody back in the ring. S.J. Ray has Sharp set up for the Destroyer. And now going right after Samantha Winters with that Stundog Millionaire. And turning our attention back over to Ashley Sharp. Setting her up for a pile driver. And again, back to Winters with the Tornado DDT. And now into the cover on Winters, 2, and a kick out. And now back over to Sharp. S.J. Ray seemingly in complete control of this matchup right now. But a big forearm there, knocking Ray down and busting her open. And now, kill shot by Winters. And Winters into the cover on S.J. Ray, but that's going to get broken up by Sharp. And now a bulldog to Sharp. As S.J. Ray outside the ring. Samantha Winters going for that baseball bat. and gonna start swinging away. And now Winters into the cover to become number 1 contender. 2, and a kick out by Sharp. SJ Ray looking for more weapons again. This time she grabs the chair right across the skull of Samantha Winters. And SJ Ray now into the cover, but that's broken up again by Ashley Sharp. And a huge German suplex to SJ Ray. And Sharp turning her attention over to Samantha Winters. And now back over to SJ Ray. Sharp dragging Ray to the corner, but Ray getting those elbows into the gut. And now Sharp whips into the corner. Elbow there from Winters, and a face buster for SJ Ray. And now picking up the kendo stick. And Winters stabbing Sharp right in the gut. And now Winters dragging SJ Ray to the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle she goes. Slammed into the chair, now into the cover here. And another pin broken up by Sharp. Winters, big kick connecting. And Winters into the cover here to become number 1 contender. 2, and a kick out. Ray has Sharp set up for another destroyer. And Ray quickly into the cover, but this is going to get broken up by Winters. And Ray, X Factor into the baseball bat. Taking out Samantha Winters for the time being. SJ Ray can turn her attention to Ashley Sharp. But Sharp with the baseball bat to the skull, and Sharp into the cover to put SJ Ray away. 2, and a kick out. Winters getting in the way of Ashley Sharp here. Now thinking Black Bullet and connecting onto the baseball bat. And Ashley Sharp looking to take advantage. Has Winters set up. Planting Winters. Can she steal it to become number 1 contender? 1, 2, 3. And Ashley Sharp is number 1 contender for the Women's Championship. And she will finally get her rematch that is long overdue. Being able to defeat Samantha Winters and SJ Ray in a grueling triple threat. Kendo sticks and baseball bats and chairs. All legal under triple threat rules, obviously. Winters hitting that Black Bullet, taking out SJ Ray. But then it was Ashley Sharp who was able to capitalize and put down Samantha Winters to become number 1 contender.
Here is your winner, Ashley Sharp.
Sharp clearly pumped up, knowing that she'll finally get her rematch against Olivia Harnage at Injustice. Congratulations to Ashley Sharp, the new number 1 contender for the Women's Championship. But now we move on to our final 2 TNC 2 preliminary matches. And everything is at stake in these matches.
Connecticut, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Aiden Kennedy, by far the worst performer of the tournament so far. The only person not to pick up a win. Currently 0-3-1. And of course his 1 point coming in a tie with Pete Brents, who we found out on the most recent episode of ELW will be teaming with Pete Brents against two of the masked men that assaulted them. And that tag match will be taking place at Escalation. So, two people that certainly aren't fond of each other will have to work together to take down a common enemy. But thankfully for them, here tonight, that won't matter, as Pete Brents was able to take care of business against Owen Spade and ruining his perfect streak. And Aiden Kennedy simultaneously trying to keep his hopes alive and try to play a little spoiler for Jace Gold. Of course, no love lost between the Assassin and Jace Gold, especially what we saw back at Seasons Bleedings. Jace Gold, certainly a breakout performance in the TNC 2. Currently sitting in third place at 9 points. But a win here would vault him back up to second place. And actually into a tie with Owen Spade, but Owen Spade would have tiebreaker. But anyway, here we go. Kennedy looking to get off to a fast start with that waistlock applied instantly. But Gold, too smart, able to quickly whip it into a side headlock. And Gold just wrenching at the neck of Kennedy. And Kennedy looking for some kind of way out of this side headlock and able to turn it into one of his own. And now Kennedy changing the pressure point to the shoulder, forcing Gold down to a knee, and now down to both knees. But Gold quickly back up to one, and now back up to both feet, and now the Assassin transitioning into a hammer lock. Smart chain wrestling here from the Assassin, continuing to wrench at that arm and shoulder. And now Kennedy taking out the legs. And now a lockup from Kennedy and Gold. And Gold able to force Kennedy back into the corner. And the ref gonna have to break them up. There's a right from Gold. Now a shot to the gut. Jace Gold has Kennedy all caught up in the ropes. Almost like a spider. And now Kennedy sent off the ropes. Gold jumping over, ducking under. Big kick from Gold. Kennedy with those shots to the gut as Gold tried to control the Assassin. And Gold smartly rolling to the outside, now back in. But Kennedy able to catch him with that cutter. And now into the cover here from the Assassin, but Gold able to kick out at one. Kennedy, springboard 450 connecting to the back of Gold. And Gold stumbling to his feet. Face first off the turnbuckle. But Gold getting the elbow up. And now sending Kennedy into the corner. And now Gold, with speed, lands the elbow to the heart. And now driving the boots into the chest. And now the double knees. Completely halting the hot start that the Assassin was off to. And a kick out of 1 there from Kennedy. Gold now from the apron. Springboard drop kick connecting. And now Gold from the top rope hits the frog splash. And again, Jace Gold into the cover here for 3 points and a kick out of 2. Kennedy able to catch Gold there with a jawbreaker. And now hoisting Gold up, dropping Jace Gold into his knees. And now a cover here from Kennedy to pick up 3 and a kick out of 1. Kennedy, arms hooked, hoisting Gold up high and just dropping him down. Kennedy lining up Jace Gold. Drop kick to the temple. And a big knee strike from the Assassin. And now the moonsault connecting from Kennedy. Rolling Gold over into another cover. Trying to pick up 3 points. And another kick out by Gold at 2. Forearm by Kennedy. Second forearm by Kennedy. Ducking under, landing the Pele kick. And now Kennedy from the top rope, doing the tightrope. Went for the elbow, but Gold able to get out of the way. And Gold looking to capitalize on that mistake by the Assassin, who's made one too many, it feels like, this tournament. But Kennedy able to catch Gold there with a drop kick. And now Kennedy thinking Black Bullet, and he connects! Could this be his first win for 3 points? And a kick out at 2 by Gold. Kennedy now off the ropes, knee strike into the neck breaker. And Gold stumbling to his feet in the corner. Kennedy smelling blood, but Gold able to block the Assassin. And now the shots to the gut by Kennedy. And Gold sent into the corner. Kennedy off the ropes. Drop kick to the temple again. Kennedy now trying to bring Gold to the ropes. Potentially thinking Dragonfly Cutter. He's got him set up, and he connects with the Dragonfly Cutter. For 3 points, 1, 2, and Gold kicks out again. Now one final blow, thinking KBD. And he hits the KBD. The Assassin seconds away from 3 points. Can he get him? 1, 2, and Gold kicks out again! Unbelievable! How did Jace Gold kick out? He survived a Black Bullet, a Dragonfly, and a KBD, and Jace Gold still hanging in this match. Kennedy with a backstabber. Within the final 3 minutes, big knee strike from the Assassin. He's got to put his foot on the gas. Gold able to avoid that 450. And now on the apron, Kennedy to his feet. Springboard, nobody home on the drop kick. And now Gold starting to rise to his feet. Big hip toss there by the Assassin. And now Kennedy starting to choke out Jace Gold. But Gold able to whip the Assassin into the mat. Down to the final 2 minutes. And now Gold has the last chance to be locked in on the Assassin. Could this get him to tap out? No. Kennedy went for that kick. Gold firing up. And Gold thinking burning hammer. And he got him! Into the cover up to the burning hammer. 1, 2, and Kennedy kicks out. Kennedy off the ropes. German suplex from Gold. And now it's Kennedy in retreat mode as we're approaching the final minute of this match. We're potentially 60 seconds away from the second tie for Aiden Kennedy, which would not eliminate him, but it would be highly unlikely that he'd advance as he goes for the cover here. 2, and another kick out by Gold. Down to the final 45 seconds. Kennedy, springboard, Poison Rana. And now a forearm by Kennedy. Went for a second but got caught. We're down to the final 25 seconds. Gold potentially was thinking Styles Clash, but it gets countered. And Kennedy went for another forearm. It got blocked. Down to the final 10 seconds, and Kennedy retreating for the apron. And it's looking like, yup, this one is going to head for a draw. So Jace Gold will tie Pete Brents at 10 points. And Aiden Kennedy will sit at 2.
You die first, get it? Your friends might get me in a rush, but not before I make your head into a canoe. You understand me?
So the only hope that Aiden Kennedy has left is a double countout or double DQ. And if this match goes to a draw, then that means we'll be seeing Zyler and Cole do it again at Injustice for that 4th spot. But of course, if one of them were to win, then they will claim the 4th spot, meaning Aiden Kennedy and the loser of this match will be eliminated from the TNC 2. It all comes down to this match. And Cole Crimson is going to do everything he can to make sure his first run as TNC World Champion doesn't end on episode 45 here. Because if he loses, then we will have no world champion walking into Injustice. But no matter what, we will walk out of Injustice with a world champion. Whether or not it's Cold Crimson remains to be seen. But he has got to win this match to keep that belt. Zyler Glass, of course, also stuck at 3 points, much like Cole Crimson. And Zyler also trying to reclaim the TNC World Championship that he only got to hold for about a minute and a half. Zyler, of course, a former BCW World Champion. At one point had the opportunity to hold all 3 World Championships at once. And 2 of them are now held by Owen Spade, who's looking for the trifecta. And here we go. This match for all the marbles. Winner claims the final spot. Loser is eliminated. A draw or a double countout or double DQ means we'll have some unfinished business to take care of at Injustice. As Zyler with the headlock applied to Cole Crimson. Cole now up to a knee and now back up to both feet. Now off the ropes goes Zyler, Cole ducking under. And again, Cole missing the elbow. And now a lockup between Zyler and Cole. Cole now hammering away at Zyler Glass. Zyler missing the uppercut and now another lockup. And now a headlock applied by Cole. And now Cole sent off the ropes. Zyler ducking under, jumping over. And Zyler with a knee to the gut. Zyler, armbar applied to Cole, but a rope break. We'll break it up quickly. And Zyler now, elbow drop from the top rope. And into the cover on Cole to eliminate the world champ and a kick out of 2. Cole up to his feet. Zyler wasting little time. Ducking under again. Jumping over again. And Zyler, Snapdragon suplex, holding on for a cover here on Cole, and a kick out of 1. And Zyler, stomp to the face. Talking smack to his former BHS brother who stabbed him in the back. Big chop there. And now Zyler, belly to belly suplex. And Zyler again into the cover on Cole, and a kick out of 1 again by Cole. Cole to the apron. Zyler gonna follow suit, and Zyler holding Cole up for a side suplex on the apron. And Zyler now with a cutter on the outside. And this matchup has been all Zyler Glass. And Zyler, it seems like he's trying to clinch that final spot via count out. Remember, if Cole is counted out, Cole loses a point, and Zyler would advance on 3 points. But Cole back into the ring quickly. Roll up here by Cole, trying to catch Zyler off guard. Reversal by Zyler. Can he get him? 1, 2, and a kick out. And Cole now up to his feet in the corner. Zyler with a clothesline. And now Zyler with a big knee strike. Falling over into the cover again. Trying to eliminate the world champ. And another kick out of 2 by Cole. And now Zyler with those repeated knees. to the gut. And Zyler now. Sister Glassagale. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5 by Cole. I thought he had him. And Zyler now just stomping away at the chest of Cole Crimson. From the middle rope, lands the elbow. And Zyler's got to feel like he's got this one in the bag. But Cole showing signs of life with that hip toss. And Cole now with control of the arm. Leg drop onto the arm. And Cole, choke slam. And Cole into the cover here on Zyler to eliminate him, and a kick out. And Cole maybe thinking twist of fate. He's got him set up, but Zyler able to counter the twist of fate. Bringing Cole back up to his feet. Cole able to reverse. Big elbow there by the world champion. And Cole sending Zyler face first off the turnbuckle. And now raking the eyes of Zyler Glass. And now wrestling him to the mat. Crimson to the middle rope, landing the splash. And now the tides may be turning a little bit in this match. Cole firing up, thinking twist of fate, but again, it gets countered by Zyler Glass. And Zyler went for Sister Glassagale, and that got countered. Cole kicks and strikes. Now it's stomped to the back. Down to 3.5 minutes in this match. Zyler with an elbow. Tried to go for a springboard. And caught enough of that cutter this time to take Cole down. And now Zyler again with the Sister Glassagale. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the title reign for Cole Crimson will officially end here on episode 45. Cole Crimson and Aiden Kennedy have been eliminated from the TNC 2. And Zyler Glass will take the final spot. Pretty much from the opening bell, it was all Zyler in this match, apart from that choke slam. That rattled Zyler for a second, but once he was able to collect himself, Cole just did not have it in this tournament, and it's going to cost him his championship. So as it now stands, Owen Spade is the 1 seed with 12 points. Jace Gold is the 2 seed on a tiebreaker with Pete Brents, meaning he is the 3 seed. And Zyler Glass is the 4 seed. And one of those 4 men will be walking out of Injustice as the new TNC World Champion. Thank you for joining us. We will see you all next week at Injustice.